disturbs my exquisite piano playing at this hour?
It's me, your hermana, Selena.
Selena? What are you doing here? At this hour? It's been 25 years.
Hermano, I've come to kill Pablo.
Pablo? A brother?
Hermano, you have to understand. He's keeping me from my one true love.
That son of a bitch. How dare he come between you and Carlos? I will fight this battle for you. Because you're my sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, cheers. It's 2020.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
It's a new decade. I'm in my 30s, and it's all downhill from here, apparently.
Around me are familiar faces.
Yeah, I never thought I would make it to 2020. I never thought I'd make it to my 30s. I just, it's stuff you don't think about when you're a youngster.
Frickin' bricks! What will you learn? What will you learn?
I figured, since it's a new decade, it's a new time, it's a new season, let's do a review of the last decade of my life. And the best way to do this is Facebook, I guess. It keeps track of, your life through pictures. So here is March 30th, 2010, 10 days after my birthday. Look at me, looking young, sprout. Here's my family, looking young. My dad looks young. My mom looks the same. My brother looks like a child. And my sister, she looks about the same. I'm still sexy now. I feel like I'm in better shape than I was back then. I go to the gym every day. Back then, I went, 3 times a week? All right, so this picture's kind of sad. This is one of my best friends that I grew up with. His name's Johnny Powell. He died a few months ago, actually. So rest in peace, brother. I love you, man. It's pretty sad because we used to hang out all the time, and we had a lot of good times. So this is a nice picture. This is a good memory. This is me hanging out with a youth group. I used to go to this church in Indiana, and we'd have a big conference every year, and this is me just hanging out with all my friends from the conference. This is us at the conference having fun at the piano. It's my buddy Bobby and my buddy Colin, and we're just freestyling and singing and having a good time. I was in a band called Cataracts Fall. It was a hardcore band, and the last time we ever performed together was at this conference. He was the best screamer you'd ever hear. If you like heavy music, this dude was the one. Hanging out with some girlfriends. They're not my girlfriends, but they're friends that were girls, obviously. Right here, I was in love with this girl. Her name was Christina. It was me hanging out with Batman. This is me at a wedding with my brother. I had my hair slicked back. I thought I looked like the Godfather. I really didn't. Pretending I'm Scarface or something. And that wasn't Halloween. It was just me hanging out. That was 2011. I'm living at Dallas at the time, and I was getting ready to move to Florida to be in a band with these two dudes. My best friends, Caleb, and my other best friend, Johnny Burkhalter. We were in a band together called The Final Goodbye. It was a Christian worship band, and this was the beginning of some crazy awesome times and some crazy bad times. But, that's with everything, right? This is me hanging out in the studio with the band and also my good friend Taylor Brown. But yeah, doing the band thing, man. 2011, constant playing, constant recording, And band photos. This was one of the first ones we did, a photo shoot. Oh yeah, here's me, 2011. I don't know what I look like. I think I look better than that. Y'all be the judge. It's a terrible haircut. It's a terrible shirt. It doesn't fit me good. I don't know. My cheeks look swollen. I was probably drinking too much beer at the time. This is me in 2011 in Haiti. I did a missions trip out there with the TFG boys, playing for some orphans, and then we played at this church that barely had walls or a ceiling outside. Oh yeah, here's the back wall of the church. It's barely a building, but they loved us out there, man. It was a good time. We played a big conference in Orlando with and here's some pictures from that. It was a good time. It was one of the funnest shows we ever did because there's just so many people who were engaged with us at the time.
Come on, Burnie, take us out.
And this is one of my favorite photos. It's of me and my grandma who passed a few years ago. She had Alzheimer's and she was slowly losing her memory. She couldn't remember our names at this point, but she remembered who we were. Her face would light up, and she would want to dance to Elvis all the time. So I love this photo. This is pretty much some of the happiest times we had before the times got dark. Our band got hired by a church in Ohio, and this is us with our first photo shoot with them. And we're just posing, looking like a bunch of Christian dorks. It was a good time. It was a short time. It didn't last long, but it was a fun time. 2012, I got to go to Elvis's house in California. This is me swimming in his pool, jumping into his pool. Just hanging out in his house. Look at me singing at Elvis's house. Me in front of his house. It's a really cool place. It's smaller than I thought it would be, but still really rad. At my buddy James's wedding, 2014, you know, we didn't know how to tie bow ties, so we had to look online. We never figured out how to tie those ties right, by the way. So a few years go by. My dad starts a church. I helped him out with that. As you can see, me leading worship there. And this kind of led into me getting into YouTube. I think I hit 30 years old. After my 30th birthday, not too long after that, I started my band, Enigma, officially. We played our first show. Good times, guys. It was a great decade. Had ups and downs than ever. Guys, thanks for watching this bit of the vlog. I've been vlogging for 3 years, by the way. Isn't that crazy? Recording? Recording. It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen, where I shave off the fuzzy thing on my lip. This, what do you call this, a caterpillar? Ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? The mustache is going away. I don't want to. I don't think I want to, man. Let me try again. Nope. No. I just gotta do this, dude. I just gotta do this.
You can do it.
So long. Get away. Oh, pinched. This thing is not sharp at all. Is there other scissors in this thing?
Yep.
Why do you, Oh, it's still pulling. This is the thickest my mustache has ever been in my entire life. Ow! Fudge! Oh man, that's pulling already. Oh! Have you tried to shave a mustache like that?
Yeah.
Ow! God, that hurts. That looks pretty good. All right. Welcome to the vlog.
What up, gamers?
It's wedding time. What's up, gamer?
It's Long Dong Fong coming at you.
Anyways, we're 5 minutes late to this funeral, and it's already like
funeral.
Waiting. Wait, my buddy Toby's about to get married. Let's watch.
One look at you, my whole life falls in line.
Zane.
I prayed for you, I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do. I get to love you. It's a promise I'm making to you, whatever may
It's something that we play with. I want to keep ashamed. The first thing we see in God's design for marriage is connection. The second thing we see is completion.
I promise to love you through all of our ups and downs and anything that may try to pull us apart. I promise I will always pull you closer.
It's been 4 days since we celebrated the completion of your 29th revolution around the sun, and 4 days since the beginning of the most important year of my life. In the first 4 months of this year, I'll marry the love of my life and become a first-time father to what I can only imagine, based on the absolutely disruptive beauty of her mother, will be a gorgeous little girl. Right now, though, I'm in the bath.
It's a party. Look at Toby. Look at him.
Welcome to the show, everyone. This is why you're really here. You want to see the festivities of the night. Cheers to the bride over there. Zoom in. Look. Oh, she was looking. You missed it. Good job, Zane. How do you feel about your performance?
Well, I'd give it a solid 8.5. Probably better than most famous people, but not quite as good as my normal. I am probably the only reason that the wedding was completed, though, because it was getting rocky.
I give myself an A-.
A-.
Maybe somebody fall out in the spirit.
Oh yeah, at a wedding.
Yes. If that happened, if somebody fall out of the spirit, I'll give myself A+.
We were disrupt the flow, you know.
You could have given me like a big amen. Or like a preacher. Maybe when I said most of Toby is likable. Amen. Amen, brother. Been caught up in the glory.
The glory. And here today.
If there's really glory, it's glory.
Glory.
Am I talking to the YouTubes?
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. I'm playing it up a little. Is this going to be on the Googles?
Oh, you're filming.
Yeah, we're going to ask you how Jordan did.
Rate
how do you think he did?
Performance, 1 to 10, A to Z.
Well, my favorite part of the whole thing was when he reappropriated Toby's little out of context usage of Romans 8.
I was taking it as the love of Christ is within him and being exchanged.
I took it that way, but you made sure it was that way in your final prayer.
Just clarify, folks. It's Jesus' love that's no height, no depth, no.
I was proud in that moment. I was like, he is my true friend.
Just to make sure this ceremony is theologically sound.
You said you may kiss the bride, and I said they already done did a lot more than that.
Mr. and Mrs. Toby Sipes.
Oh my God! Dude, they're junior high style.
Oh yeah. We'll be waiting. I would rate this wedding A+.
Thank you. I'm a doctor, so you can trust me.
It's beautiful.
Why did you do this? Why?
Why did we get married?
I want to say congratulations.
All right, thank you.
What did you say?
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Burnie.
It's like I've heard this so many times.
Yeah, like, screw